This is the NFL on EA Sports as we join you from the so-called Space City, Houston, Texas. Tonight we polish off Week 10 with a good Monday night matchup, as it'll be the LA Chargers and the Houston Oilers. The shadows starting to get a bit longer. Week 10 of the NFL season is here, and we're underway on EA Sports. And we will not see a run back on the opening kickoff. This will be a touchback. They'll start out on the ground. It's Saquon Barkley. And that's going to be good for a Chargers first down as he's got this past the 35 to about the 37. Charles, they won last week despite him not running the ball well. They told us need to get him going. Runs like that help.
And they talked to us about leaning on him because, as you noted, last week they didn't have to. Still won the ball game. They leaned on other people to give him the yardage that they needed. And they really want him to be that guy. And that's what they're doing early in this game.
And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down. Richardson on the bootleg here. A short throw pulled in by Woods. 8 more yards this time coming off back-to-back first down pickups. Well, this defense very strong in that victory from a week ago.
And I'm eager to see the game plan and try to attack them this week because when you take it away 4 times through interceptions, what do you do now when you go into a game? Do you decide you can't throw the ball? Do you try and run it more? Or do you tell your quarterback, make sure you see your guys open before you deliver?
First and 10, Richardson looks to throw it. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's second down. But you look at this defense. They were terrific last week in the victory over Kansas City.
And I'm eager to see the game plan and trying to attack them this week because when you take it away 4 times through interceptions, do you now decide that I can't throw the ball against this team and try and run it like crazy? Or do you challenge him? This is going to be fun.
And he's taken down, but not before reaching the 10-yard line. So not quite a first and goal. It's first and 10 from the 10. Now it's Richardson. This one goes out wide for Barkley. And here he'll get it down to the 7. They'll come up second and 7. Off play action. Richardson. It's Barkley once again bringing in the catch. And he is going to lose yardage here. Well, now hang on here because Saquon Barkley is in some discomfort, so we're going to have a pause here for an injury. Play number 9 now on this pretty long opening drive, but this is third down. Again, it's Richardson. And this is caught. He's got it. Touchdown, L.A. Christian Kirk with touchdown number 7 on the year. And the Chargers will claim the early lead as they're on the board first here tonight. Extra point by McPherson, up and good. And that makes the score 7-0. After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. And this will be returned from deep in the end zone. And he will be brought down here inside the 20. Good coverage as he's dropped at the 17. A first down throw for Prescott. That is caught. It's Chris Godwin. And he'll be corralled well upfield right around the 40-yard line. So quickly all the way up at the 40-yard line.
First and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Now Prescott. And incomplete.
These two teams, you might recall, met up back in September in Week 3. And it was the visitors getting the win there, so they'll be looking for the sweep back here at home.
On second down, Prescott again. Chargers able to get the pressure and bring him down.
Here is third and quite a ways.
Prescott. He's got a man. It's his tight end. That's complete. It's a 15-yard pickup, but it'll lead to a fourth down.
I don't know how many times, not just in my playing career, but you and I working together, have we ever heard a coach say, you know, I just don't have that play on my call sheet. And that's really what we had here. That was a big hole they were trying to get out of.
Yeah, big gain, still a ways to go, though. And now the Chargers are going to look up here and signal for a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. Oh, a big decision here early. Look at this. They're going to go for it on their own side of the field. They're indeed going for it. It's Prescott. A hit as he throws, and this is going to be incomplete. So certainly an interesting call there to go for it, and that will force a turnover on downs.
And they'll begin by running the option.
Only a yard on the keeper, and it'll be second down.
When you look at this defense,
and they've shown the ability to play tough against the pass, currently ranked number 9 in the NFL.
And I'm struggling a little bit trying to really categorize this crew. They're top 10 in the league against the pass, but the bottom half of the league in sacking the quarterback. That doesn't make...
Richardson under pressure, and down he goes. We'll see what they have drawn up here. A little bit behind the line. 12 yards needed to gain a first down. Now Richardson.
And the throw there going to be incomplete.
Oh, that's going to hurt a bit because they needed to come through with a completion there. Now a drive that started with great field position is facing fourth down.
McPherson's kick is good. Wow, I mean, it's so rare to even see one attempted from that distance, CD, let alone converted, but he came through with confidence and matches what was Tom Dempsey's 43-year NFL record at one point of 63 yards.
Yeah, I can still see that highlight of Dempsey making that kick, and nowadays we see it a little bit differently because, remember, Dempsey was a straight-on kicker. But these guys nowadays, the range keeps increasing, and they keep putting it through the posts.
Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going. They'll look to get something started. They need to, down 10-0 early as they've got it 1st and 10. To throw is Prescott. And a quick throw here, that's complete. And able to get this across the 20 before going out of bounds. So give them 5 yards there on the pitch and catch, and it'll be second down. Now Prescott. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10.
That's good for a first down. 1st and 10 at the 36-yard line.
First rep of the game for Josh Jacobs. And he's going to be out of bounds right at midfield. Back-to-back nice gains. That one for 14 yards and another first. He was solid last week, over 100 yards in their victory on the ground. They want to get that going again.
Absolutely. What they also understand is that from week to week, it's not necessarily the same, but they want it to be, right? What they saw last week on the ground, they want to see in this game as well.
10-0 the score after one on EA
on first down, they go with Jacobs again. And a pretty athletic run right there as he's going to get this down inside the 40. Prescott looks to throw on first. And seeing no options, he just tosses this one away incomplete. Now that'll bring up second down. Jacobs going to try the middle. And he'll be close to a first down at the Chargers' 29. 9 yards, not quite enough, and they'll be left now with 3rd and 1.
This drive is turning to an extended one, and the guy carrying the ball, he's becoming more like a body blows guy. Every carry is putting some damage on the defense. So after a while, I'm not too sure how many guys are going to want to run up and tackle him.
On 3rd and 1, here's Prescott. And that will be incomplete.
Coverage was awfully tight there on 3rd down. They actually closed off all the passing lanes, forcing the incompletion and bringing up 4th down.
Now on 4th down, out comes the field goal unit here. From the left hash, this from 46. And his kick is absolutely perfect. So he's been automatic to this point of the season, and he connects on the field goal there.
And what a luxury it is to have a kicker you can depend upon, partner, because he hasn't missed all year long. Converts on that one as well. And kudos to you. You didn't jinx it.
The Charger drive about to get going. And they enter play here in this one on a 2-game win streak, plus they come off the open week as well. So this is a team that has a lot of things working in their favor.
It certainly is, and let's face it, this team is playing so well. The worry now is that after a few extra days off, they'll be sluggish coming into this game. So I've heard that he spent more time in practice working what they call good versus good, starting offense versus starting defense. They want a fast start in this next game.
And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Give him 12 yards there, and the Chargers have a first down. They go play action with Richardson. They'll roll him out right. Now he's loose at the 40. And down right around the 37. A good pickup there at 22. So a 1st and 10 now in Houston territory at the 37-yard line. Up the middle, here's Pirine. And he'll snag about 5 yards down to the 32.
That's a really nice job by them picking up the run blitz and detecting it and blocking it and turning it into a nice run. And a lot of times you think if you blitz a running play, you're going to smother it. But a lot of the blitzers, they come in a little bit high. They don't have great leverage, and they're easily blocked and turned to the side.
Here's Pirine again on 2nd down. And he swallowed up right near the line of scrimmage. They'll say no gain on the play there. Now it'll be 3rd down. They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks. Here's Richardson to throw. He had him. He was open, but he couldn't get it to him. It's incomplete.
Like what I see so far out of this defense, because they've been showing their best coverages on 3rd down. So far, only allowed 1 conversion on a handful of attempts. One area of their game plan that they've executed to perfection.
So that one on target, and it adds to this first half lead.
And maybe we're too early to worry too much about 1-score lead, 2-score lead, etc. But this is where you kind of start banking those points that come in helpful later on.
Well, from deep in the end zone, he's going to bring this out. And he'll be brought down at the 28-yard line, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone gets him 3 more. Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going. They trail by 10, 13-3 as they come up on a 1st and 10. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. 50 yards rushing for him here as he starts to draw closer to a 1,000-yard campaign. Prescott on play action. They swing that out wide to Jacobs. Room here to run. They'll cross over out of bounds right at the 25. Another big play here as they strike for 31. And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. Coming up at halftime, I'll go from one personality, that's you, Charles Davis, to another one in Orlando, the coach. He'll have stats and scores from around the NFL. You and Jonathan Coachman both larger than life.
No doubt about it.
But you're stuck with me in this booth,
yes,
and he's miles away and smiling.
And happy.
A first down run there for Jacobs, but nothing doing as he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's about it. Prescott urging his guys to go quickly. They need to get up and set. Back to throw now on 2nd and 10. And got his man. It's caught. Touchdown, Houston. Grant Calcaterra, 25 yards for the touchdown. And the Oilers are back within a score. And now before we get to the extra point, remember all touchdowns do have to be confirmed by the replay official. Extra point splits the uprights, and the lead down to 3 at 13-10. So just a 3-point game now as they send this one away. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. The Charger drive about to get going. And not an abundance of time remains on the clock, Charles, but you would think more than enough to try to extend this lead before intermission.
And when you're talking about extending the lead, I think you're talking about aiming for the end zone because there is plenty of time for that. The fallback is to get 3. But in your mind, you put 6 on the board right before the half. That's a heck of a dagger and great momentum to carry into the locker room.
The last play got just a yard. Here's 2nd and 9 from the 26.
Hey, check that, street.
Now Richardson. He'll get this out to his running back, Pirine. Now the defense going to use the first of their timeouts as the clock shows 50 seconds to play here in half number 1.
I know it was a gain, but you have to sense probably a little bit of disappointment there because when it's out there in open space, I think they expect to get more out of a play, don't you?
Especially when you're getting it to your guy out of the backfield. You're expecting him to be able to create something, be a little more shifty.
Yeah, no doubt about it. Good open field tackling held it to an okay game.
Now a diving effort right sideline. He's got it. And now they're in the hurry up. 1st and 10. Here's Richardson with it. Oh, that's into double coverage and intercepted. Picked off by Byron Murphy. And they will take over at the 29-yard line.
Intercepted. They'll take over 1st and 10.
Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going. And with time quickly fading here in the 2nd quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this.
Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. And his guys have got it back at the closing stages of the first half. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. They give up the middle to Johnson. Now a timeout signaled for, and they'll get it with 10 seconds to go before halftime.
It's a tough one right there. He ran right into the teeth of the blitz as the linebacker was freed up in order to stuff that one for a loss. I think quarterbacks got to see that. Got to find a way to audible into something a little more advantageous.
Richardson off the play fake. A short throw pulled in by Woods.
He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20.
So many times in my career, I've heard coaches talk about completions are one thing. But as long as we're there at the catch and we get guys on the ground, we can live with that. But if you're going to give up 10, 12, 15 yards after the catch, then your defense is going to be in a lot of trouble.
Time for a break. We've hit halftime. 2 quarters down. 2 still remain. We step aside. This is the NFL on EA Sports. Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth, ready for quarter number 3. So the difference is 6 points as we get set to resume action here in this third quarter of play. Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going.
As they begin their second half here, Charles, offensively, not where they want to be, obviously. They're losing in this ball game, but very much within striking distance. We'll see what adjustments they make in the second half.
Is that the old glass half full, half empty type of a deal? Which way do you want to look at it? Because you're right, they're down on the scoreboard, but there are definitely opportunities now, because if they want to go ahead and get going in this one, get back to the running game. I think there are going to be some places to go with it, and I think the offensive line will appreciate the chance to fire out and hit people.
That's a good point, because they virtually had nothing going in the ground game in that first half.
Under. Here we go, 46.
Throwing, Prescott.
That'll be taken in downfield by Godwin.
And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. That one good for 26 and a first down.
First and 10 at the 44-yard line.
Here we go, 47.
On play action, Prescott. He'll take a shot for Davis to the end zone. And this is going to be intercepted.
Trent McDuffie with a pick. And the Chargers will take over here at their own 12-yard line.
They'll take over first and 10 at their own 12-yard line.
The Charger drive about to get going.
And their defense just helped them out by getting the football back on the opening drive here in the second half. And now can the offense follow through with points on their first possession?
And that's a big one for them, because after the work the defense has done, they've got a chance here to open up this lead.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up second and 2.
Check, man.
Richardson.
Under pressure, and down he goes. Hassan Reddick in there to get him, and that is sack number 6 now for him on the year.
They'll come up now, 3rd and 3. Richardson looking to throw.
That is caught, and they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. And the offense moving quickly to the line.
On first down, Richardson.
Open man is Kirk, complete. Yeah, that's good for a gain of 6, and it'll be second down.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up second and 4 at the 47-yard line.
Option here, they'll give to Pirine.
Call that a loss of a yard, and things get a little more difficult here, 3rd and 5.
Something looked weird there up front. The offensive lineman, it's like they weren't on the same page.
Yeah, every play design has a huge element of trust that everyone's going to do their job. But if one person doesn't and you have a breakdown, everything goes to rubble.
Richardson shotgun on 3rd down. Oh, the turnover fest continues. Here's another interception.
And his guys will set up shop at midfield at the 50-yard line.
So good starting field position for him here as they come up 1st and 10 right at the 50-yard line. Running straight ahead is Jacobs. Runs through the contact. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2. From the 42 now, here's 2nd and 2.
Here we go 47. Here we go 53.
Looking to throw. Prescott. And that is incomplete.
You get the sense that they're saying we're not playing up to what we're capable of, and we're deep enough into the game that the early jitters are long gone, that they should now have some sense of continuity and be able to make some of these plays that they have not been doing so far.
So 3rd and 2, this quite possibly 4-down territory, though, if they're stopped. Trying to run for it with Jacobs. And he's brought down, but not before picking up the first with a very effective stiff arm. And they're going to speed things up here. On 1st and 10, Prescott. Throwing left sideline there, but it's incomplete. A misconnection there. He's hit on just 50% of his passes thus far. That's not where you want to be.
Now you see the evolution of the game. You go back to the quarterbacks of old, 50% would be terrific because they threw the ball downfield almost every time they threw it. Now with the short passing game, you should be above 60% just to be in the average range.
Hey, kill! Here we go 47. Here we're going to 53. Here we're going to 54. 47.
Throwing again. Prescott on 2nd and 10. Flush to his right. That is incomplete.
Well, defensively, they haven't let him just sit in the pocket and get comfortable, and that's opposite a lot of game plans in today's NFL. Ordinarily, you're trying to keep the quarterback hemmed in. In this case, they brought the heat, and if he flushes out, they're fine with that, and they force another incompletion.
So back-to-back incompletions, and that has him staring at a 3rd and 10. Here's Prescott. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he's brought to the ground with another 1st down at the Chargers' 14.
Complete to Gabriel Davis. 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line.
Throw right side, taken in by Godwin. It'll be a gain of 5, and that'll bring up 2nd down.
It's a game of matchups, and that's why you take your receivers and move them around a bunch, especially your best guys. And when they work out of the slot, you often hear the coaches talk about how great it is because it gives you a two-way go. You can break out or you can break in.
Touchdown! Great Calcaterra. His 2nd touchdown of the game, his 3rd on the year. And the Oilers have even the ball game with a chance to take the lead here in the final minute of this 3rd quarter.
I know Paul Revere talked about by land or by sea, right? You know, 1 by land, 2 by sea. He didn't mention air because right now we're seeing a big-time performance, aren't we? That's 2 touchdowns so far in this game.
Where'd you pull that one from?
And, you know, every now and then I actually listened in history class.
And you're just a scholar all the way around. You're reading all the time. I like that you fit that in for the podcast.
You know, I just grab a nugget when I can.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. Fair catch going to be taken, and this will be moved out to the 25.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Charger drive about to get going. So now, Charles, this drive maybe a touch more important, trying to erase the memory of that interception they had the last time out.
Yeah, and everyone goes through this because even the best in the game, you're going to have games where it just doesn't go right for you and interceptions result. So, frankly, to me, it's all about how you respond, not just the types of plays that you call, but how you carry yourself, how you show your team that you're still with it, and how you continue to lead.
Into space at the 45 as they finally wrangle him in at the 48. One quarter remains here as we wrap up the week on a Monday night. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Back now here on EA Sports. Richardson to the air on first down. He finds Pirine out of the backfield. And he's going to be taken down right at the line. So no gain on the play. And that's going to bring up second down.
Well, that was a simple throw and catch, but even with that completion, 0 yards gained, so they're behind schedule on down and distance.
I think they were hoping to get it to him. He could make a man or two miss, but that window closed quickly. Throwing again on second down, but this time it's incomplete.
And a small play there. He's probably saying, I wish I would have done that in the last drive instead of throwing the interception.
The Chargers on third down. They've hit it 50%, 3 of 6 to this point. This is 3rd and 10. And Richardson yet again. He's going to let this one go deep. And that will be incomplete. Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up 4th down.
Just because you got the lead in the 4th, it doesn't mean you have to play it safe. I like the aggressive play call there to push it downfield. That time, it didn't work out.
One score down. Here we go. They're going to go for it here on 4th down. Fourth down, desperation time. Here's Richardson. And for a 3rd time tonight, he's intercepted. Picked off by Byron Murphy. And the return stops just a few yards shy of midfield. They'll spot the ball at the 47-yard line. Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going. Another important 4th quarter series coming up. That last INT helping to maintain their slim advantage. They'll send the big tight end in motion right. On the ground, it's Jacobs to start the drive. And he's able to get this one down to the 40-yard line. 76 yards on the ground here for Jacobs, and this is a 1st down. And they'll give him another shot here on the ground. They'll get this down to the 38.
Sometimes you're aligned perfectly and the play comes to you, and sometimes you got to cover some ground to go make the play, as we just saw there.
We saw a great example of perseverance right there on that play.
Got to be careful. They might want to throw one over his head as this game progresses.
On second down, Jacobs. Oh, what a move. He'll be hit down at the 33, 5 yards on the play. And now it looks like they're going to be in the hurry-up.
That's the gain of 5. Brings up 3rd and 3.
3rd and short yardage. Prescott eluding the pressure right. He's got his target. That's complete. And he's brought to the ground with another 1st down at the Chargers' 14.
Complete to Demario Davis.
Here's a handoff to Jacobs.
And he'll get about 3 just outside the 10, stopped at the 11. Able to stay in bounds, so the clock keeps rolling. And this defense right now backed up in the red zone. Another touchdown, it's over. They've got to stand tall quickly.
Been in this spot before. Now there's a little bit of desperation creeping in.
And Prescott, his 3rd interception.
This one back. It's a pick 6 and a Charger TD. So now a big play coming up as the Chargers are going to go for 2.
Richardson will throw for it.
And this one's caught. And their 4th quarter lead grows by a couple more. So they throw the pick 6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air.
They'll elect to bring it out here from the end zone. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24. Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going. And can they regroup? That's the question. The pick 6 hurt, no doubt, but this is still a 1-score game here in the 4th.
Back to it after the pick 6. Prescott. And he's got his big tight end over the middle, complete. Took just one play to move all the way to the 44s. They try again on 1st down. Prescott now. It's a short one here, complete to the tight end. Give him 9 there on the 1st down completion.
Here's 2nd and a yard.
Brings up 2nd and 1 at the 46-yard line.
Here's Prescott. He'll let this go for the end zone.
And this one incomplete. Oh, he couldn't hang on to it in the end zone, and that's one that'll haunt you. And now it brings up 3rd down.
Well, I think we were both wondering if we were going to see them try and push it deep downfield, facing a 1-possession deficit late, and they certainly didn't disappoint. They gave it an effort.
On 3rd down, here comes Jacobs. And he will have a 1st down here at about the 40. 92 yards rushing for him so far as his terrific season continues here. 4th quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a 1-score game. Plenty of time. All 3 timeouts still remain. Here's 1st and 10 now. Here's Dak.
That is caught. It's Chris Godwin. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or 2 shy of the 10.
They'll come up 1st and 10 here. Now Dak.
Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Jacobs. Touchdown! Josh Jacobs. An 11-yard touchdown.
And the Oilers are an extra point away from tying this game here in the final minutes. And I believe the referee's been buzzed. Yeah, they want to take another look at this call, and it's certainly a big one here late in a tight game. So the officials and the folks in New York got a second look at this one, and the call is going to be overturned.
And maybe they were coming with a blitz that time, and it caused a jump.
I think if we saw it, you know that they saw it. Might have been a little discussion down there. Bad guys coming. Pick them up. Pick them up. And someone jumped.
Here we go. First and goal.
Freeze the defense. We got to make a play here.
Back to the running game with Jacobs. And he was able to shed one tackle but could not get away from there.
The Chargers going to signal for the first of their timeouts. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages. Second and goal from the 1.
Here we go, 47. Hey, chill. Here we go, 47.
Here's Prescott.
That's caught at the 1. Touchdown!
Grant Calcaterra
From a yard out.
And the Oilers are an extra point away from tying this game here in the 4th.
Now the extra point. And we are tied here in the 4th quarter.
What a way to wrap up the week in the NFL. All tied on this Monday night as the kick is away.
And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line.
Here's first and 10. Richardson to throw it. And that is incomplete. Now the coverage a little too good there, and it's second down.
Work with me, partner. Take a deep breath, because that's what they're doing down the field now. That incompletion allowed them to exhale a little bit. Get in the huddle, kind of scan the crowd, see if any celebrities are here. Relax a little bit as they start this big drive.
Oh, look at this. It's intercepted.
Picked off by Byron Murphy. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown.
They're playing this defense now with multiple interceptions in this game, but this time they say turnabout is fair play because, remember, they had a pick 6 on the other side, and now they get a pick 6 of their own.
Yeah, they actually added to some of their nice play throughout this ball game. A good effort by them to secure another interception on this one. A better effort to take it all the way back for 6. And how about an exceptional effort to match their opposition's pick 6 from earlier in this game?
And the fair catch taken. No time will come off the clock. And they will begin this critical drive at the 25-yard line. This is first and 10. Here's Richardson. Oh, this one incomplete. The pressure got to him as he released it. And it's second down. Another throw there off the mark, and obviously he's battled all of the interceptions. Things just haven't been true to form for him. I don't know. What do you think's going on out there, CD?
That's a great question, and my suspicion is he's been coached really well to not show that he's having a problem. You know, they always tell you to...
Oh, and that's going to sabotage their comeback plans. It is intercepted. Jalen Petrie picks it up.
And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown.
Charles, you can just see the frustration on the sideline. Safe to say that's not how they expected this series to go. The ball only went one way, and it was backward into their own end zone, courtesy of the pick 6.
And, Brandon, how often do we hear offenses tell us before a game they want to end every series with a kick, right? A punt, a PAT, or a field goal. In case of a defense, they want to end with a punt or a takeaway. And we saw the takeaway right there, and it turned out to be a takeaway that turned into 6 points.
Extra point right down the middle. And the lead now up to 14. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick six. And now the kick is away. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
Come on, come on.
And they will take a knee here.
Well, somebody lit a fire under that offense during the break, Charles. Remember, they